Hello, and welcome to A Fan Reads The Star Wars Vault. In this episode,
That belongs in a museum!
there has always been a public fascination with the artifacts that lie behind the magic of Star Wars. From early sketches of Darth Vader's mask to the intricate models that stand in for miles-long Star Destroyers. Unlike most studios, which toss or recycle props and costumes, Lucas held on to his. After all, he had a series of movies to make. One day, just before the release of Return of the Jedi, posing for a publicity photo in the middle of an ILM soundstage chock full of vehicles, creatures, and other props, Lucas had a brainstorm. "You know, we need to save all this stuff," he told then research library head Deborah Fine. "We need to start an archive." The first public exhibits from the archives started small, a room at the Star Wars 10th Anniversary Convention, a modest showcase of props and art at the Marion County Fair in 1988. But they have evolved into full-fledged international tours that at one point had 4 simultaneous exhibits worldwide. The first curated exhibition was a tour of Japanese museums in 1993, the George Lucas Exhibition, arranged by writer and exhibits organizer Shinji Hata. It required a $1 million investment to restore props and costumes and make them travel-worthy. Late 1994 marked the first extensive showing of Star Wars props, costumes, and artwork in the U.S., staged at San Francisco's Center for the Arts at Yerba Buena Gardens. More than 4,000 eager fans and museum goers turned out on a cold December morning to be the first to see the rare showing of Star Wars artifacts, which included scores of original costumes, models, masks, artwork, droids, and even full-scale speeder bike with rider. The success of the exhibit prompted a more themed exhibit and companion book at the Smithsonian Institution's National Air and Space Museum. Star Wars: The Magic of Myth opened in October 1997 and attracted more than 1 million visitors before ending its extended run in January 1999. It then traveled to 6 museums in the US before ending in February 2003 at the Powerhouse Museum in Sydney, Australia, where the final 2 Star Wars movies were filmed. The exhibit, which all told had run for over 6 years, explored the mythological underpinnings of the saga and featured an audio tour commentary by Darth Vader voice actor James Earl Jones. Europe finally had its own Star Wars exhibit, The Art of Star Wars, when it opened in London's Barbican Gallery in April 2000. The show then proceeded to blaze a trail through museums in a half-dozen countries by the end of 2006. A new touring show in Asia, a magnificent costume exhibit in Los Angeles, and a touring Star Wars Where Science Meets Imagination museum show all made it clear that Lucas's brainstorm in 1983 has provided a means by which millions of people worldwide have been able to admire close-up the skills and talent of hundreds of artists and craftspeople who helped bring the saga to life. That's it for now. Thank you for watching A Fan Reads The Star Wars Vault.